welcome to my channel. Welcome to another thread pack. I have got a couple of videos that I'm going to be recording, so some things might look a bit familiar. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. You like, comment, do all that kind of stuff, and yes, stick around. Okay, now, ooh, it's got a bit crunched. This is the snowman. This is from the Cottage Garden Sampler series, and we have an invoice, and it is the Pirate. Ahoy! Oh, that's pretty cool.
Snowman.
It is a pirate snowman. So this is the project of the year, is the snowmen in each month, and pirate is month number 9, which is September. So there you go. That's pretty cool. I like the Jolly Roger and all of that kind of stuff. That's cool. All right, on to threads. All right, here. Are you ready for this? Oh, Carolyn's got a new little card. Okay. And if you want to join, I'll just say this, but it will be in the description anyway. If you want to subscribe to any of these clubs, any one or all or whatever, it's threadsintimeclub@gmail.com. But the link will be in the description. All right. Ooh, first one is Cottage Garden threads. I'm looking for the overlap. And I don't know how many of these are in the sets, but there's quite a few. Okay, this first one is BR07. So BR is the designer's name, and they created, I think, 25 or 26 ish colors. This is Citronelle. Ooh, where am I going? That way. And it's a green and cream. It's really nice. Instructions are on the back of these cards as to how to get into them, so use them. Right, this one is LM, so I don't know. No, I'm thinking of somebody else. LM05. This is Cineraria, and it is kind of cinnamon colors, if you want to go down that track. It's kind of browny, grey kind of color. Next one is PB07, Chinese Lantern, and if you know what a Chinese lantern looks like, they're the really delicate little teardrop shaped cages, and they come in a bright orange, and then the orange outer kind of decays and you're left with this skeleton structure underneath, and there's a big orange berry in the middle. Don't eat them. I think you can eat them. It's called Chinese gooseberry, but I think, yeah, I don't know. I was never encouraged to eat them, but they did grow in my garden when I was a kid, and I loved them. They're just the most amazing. And I don't know if I've got a pattern or I've got one in my wish list, because they're just my favorites. Okay, LM10 is citrus, and holy cow, that's like poke you in the eyes and get your sunglasses on. That's incredible. Really rich, vibrant orange, and it is a red. It's a scarlet. And finally, from the normal collection, 1906, this one's called Clay, and you've got all of the colours there of the red clay and the brown clay. Now, if you have been to Australia, you will know that we have all kinds of different colour clays that you guys don't have in, necessarily, that you don't have it in the UK. I don't know about the States, how much your clay varies. So answers on a postcard, please, for that one. But yeah, in Australia, we have everything from red to brown. It's amazing seeing the different colours. Okay, Gentle Arts. There are 2 collections within Gentle Arts. There is the brown and the beige. The brown being up in the 7,000s, and the beige or manila being in the lower numbers. Both sets go for kind of either heritage or more modern kind of colours, so you can separate them accordingly. I actually did separate them and kept them into the 7,000 stream and then the cream stream. Okay, first one is Tomato, and I need to rearrange stuff. Tomato 7058. It is almost like a tomato sauce. So it's gone in from the red into the more orangey of, say, a capsicum pepper, bell pepper. All right, Toffee 7078, and it is quite a rich butterscotch brown gold kind of color. All right, now into the other collection, Tortoiseshell 1194, and it's a brown, and there is a dark brown and a lighter brown in there. Terracotta, not quite a terracotta pot. It's not as orange as a terracotta pot, but it's a bit pink. There is some very, very subtle variegation there. You can just about see it on the camera as well. You can see that light spot kind of in the middle. So they blend really, really nicely. Loganberry. I used to have Loganberries in my family house. Can you stop? Should be a punk. Loganberries are actually really dark purple. And they're yummy. They're like... oh, they're like giant raspberries from the cluster point of view, but yeah, Dad used to make jam because they used to grow up on the wall, and they're delicious. But anyway, purple, and you can see the variegation. You've got the darker and the lighter, and that's a gorgeous color, purple, if you had anything that you wanted to do. And then kiwi, which is so not kiwi. It's so lime green, or not even lime. It's really, well, actually, you know what it is? It's the food coloring lime green. You know, like opal fruits, or what do they call them? Oh, I'm gone blank. Opal fruits, and they're a different name over here. The little square candies in wax paper. Brain. What's an opal fruit called, Sophie? She probably wouldn't know. Ah, dear. Anyway, there you go. It reminds me of the lime green in opal fruits. Okay, next, where did my envelope go? Okay, Classic Colorworks. Please put that down. All right. Now, this one is called Sassy Brass. It's CCT 071. It's a orange, burnt orange and gold. It's really nice. Really, really pretty. Next one, Ruby Slippers, Scarlet. And ooh, look at that. Got the dark and the bright red. Very nice. That's CCT 136. Next one is called Rosy Glow, and it is like a English rose, an English rose even. It's CCT 140, and there is a slight hint of lilac going through that pink. So when you stitch with that, if you were stitching on a very light background, it would look gorgeous. Rose Petal, definitely much more of the English rose kind of color. CCT 239. Root Beer Float is, I guess it's like root beer. It's kind of a lilac-y, it's a funny kind of color. Try and describe it. It's kind of into the browny purples, like it's got way more brown in it than it is kind of purpley. Anyway, it's CCT 027. And finally, Rod and Reel CCT 116, and it's like a purple grey. Yeah. Anyway, now, while I'm packing these up, don't forget, Thread Stash is the best app that I have used. There is also Stash Cash. Thread Stash is a multi-platform app, so you can go on your computer, you can go on your phone, you can have it mobile, whatever you need to do. So it's a brilliant app, and you can make shopping lists, you can make projects, all of that kind of thing to make sure that you're organized. Okay, so if you're interested, go and check that out in the Google Play Store. And I don't know, I think it's Apple compatible. So, yeah, if you've got cross platforms, don't be put off. Okay, Weeks Die Works. Get out. Oops. Right, Weeks Die Works. This one is called Mountain Mist. It's green-ish. And fluff. 1283 is the color. Ooh, there's some very nice, very silvery green going through there. And then the really, really dark green. That's gorgeous. Oh, I like that. That's almost like a pine needle green. All right, mulberry. I've eaten these too. Mulberry purple. And it's probably more purple than I think my mulberries have been. They're more red. Anyway, I had a friend who had a tree, and they're gorgeous. 1316 is mulberry, and it is a subtle change between a dark purple and a bit more of a vivid purple there. Navy speaks for itself. 1306, it's blue. There is a subtle shift in there. All right. Now the other thing with these, I don't cut here, or do I cut here? No, I think what I do with these is I actually take it out and divide it into half until it's about half a meter long, and then I cut my length, something like that. This one is Neapolitan, which doesn't really have the vanilla shift. It's got the very pale strawberry and the very off chocolate in a Neapolitan. It's 1231. If you're interested. Ooh, this is pretty. This one is 4105 and it's Noel. And look, it's got a very short bit of red. It's got a yellow gold and it's got a green. Okay, she's giving you all the hints. Look, likes, thumbs up, hearts. Anyway, and we have oak. Now, I'm not sure there's anything on an oak tree that's actually this pale, but there you go. It's a kind of beige and then into a kind of honey gold brown, more brown than a goldy. But it's really understated. It's very nice. That's 1219. So that is the Weeks Die Works, and that means that we're up to LMNO. Can you please stop? If you start subscribing to this club, you will come in wherever we're up to, and then it will loop around once it's done its course, and you can join in with the last. Okay, last one, Avera Soie. This is Avera Soie d'Alger. There is also the 100.3 club, and they are on bobbins. Bobbins are not my thing. Not bobbins, spools. Spools are not my thing, and they were single threads, but yeah, I much prefer these. 1724, these do all have names, and on ThreadStash it actually has the details. That is a teal blue, like a peacocky teal. 1725 is another slightly darker peacocky teal. 1723 is a pale blue, not quite as turquoisey as it's coming out on my camera. Next blue is 1722, and it's a very pale blue. It's definitely much paler and not as turquoisey as my camera is suggesting. And then this one is almost a silver, 1431. So it's just catching up on the group that may have been out of stock when it came around before or something. I honestly have no idea how Carolyn is sorting out who's got what and what colours we've got and what colours we've missed. And holy cow, it's a bit of a feat. So yeah, if you're interested in Thread Club, as I said, links will be in the description. Please go check them out. If you're interested in getting them, she will ship worldwide. She will consolidate your shipping as well, so that you've got one envelope with however many clubs. I don't know if there's spaces for everyone at the moment. You might have to go on a wait list for one or two of them. So if you're interested, please go and follow that link and check out my friends in real life store. And yeah, certainly if you're out of the US, it's a great way to have it so that it's already kind of here in situ and it gets to you in days. All right. I have stitchy progress. I will put that in another video, I think. And yeah, I will let you go and I will see you around on the tubes. Bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.